Hey everyone, Neil deGrasse Tyson here. I'm excited to take you on a journey today. Today, let's dive into an intriguing comparison: reading versus watching TV. It's a topic that has sparked many debates. Now, at first glance, you might think, Neil, this is a no-brainer, right? But hold on a second. One's got words on a page, the other's got moving pictures and sound. Seems straightforward, doesn't it? But I'm here to tell you it's not that simple. There's more beneath the surface. While the differences might seem obvious, there's a hidden aspect that makes one of these activities truly special. It's something you might not have considered. We're talking about the power of imagination, people. The ability to create entire worlds in your mind. And trust me, this is a battle for the cosmos in your mind. It's a showdown of epic proportions. Okay, let's break this down. We're going to dive into how different activities engage our senses in unique ways. When you crack open a book, you're primarily using your sense of sight, right? Your eyes scan the pages, absorbing the printed words. You're taking in those little black squiggles, decoding them into letters, words, sentences. It's a mental exercise that requires focus and imagination. It's a process, no doubt. Your brain is actively constructing images and scenarios from the text. But when you plop down in front of the TV, you're engaging not just your vision, but your hearing as well. The experience becomes multisensory. You've got dialogue, sound effects, music, all bombarding your senses. It's a rich tapestry of auditory and visual stimuli. So, on the surface, it seems like TV is giving your brain a much bigger workout. The combination of sights and sounds can be quite immersive, but hold on a second. We're just getting started. There's more to explore about how our senses interact with different media. Now, scientists, being the curious folks they are, wanted to know how these two activities, reading and watching, actually influence our imagination. So they devised an experiment. And no, it wasn't some pie-in-the-sky theoretical exercise. They brought in the big guns brain imaging technology. They wanted to see what was actually happening inside people's heads as they read or watched. Putting imagination to the test. They gathered up a group of volunteers, over 200 adults, and divided them into two groups. The researchers were curious to see how different forms of media consumption might affect the participants' imaginative capabilities. One group was tasked with reading a short story, while the other group watched a film adaptation of the same story. This setup was designed to explore how different mediums could influence the way people visualize and interpret narratives. Now here's the kicker. After they were done, both groups were given a series of mental tasks designed to measure their imaginative abilities. These tasks were not your typical tests. They were crafted to push the boundaries of creative thinking. For example, they were asked to compare the shininess of a trumpet and a flute, which required them to visualize and differentiate between the two objects in their minds, or to describe the scent of a flower that doesn't actually exist. This task was particularly challenging as it required them to create a sensory experience purely from their imagination. Talk about putting your imagination to the test. These exercises were designed to stretch their creative muscles and see just how far their minds could go. For the brain on reading. And the results were fascinating. The brain scans revealed that the reading group showed significantly more activity in the areas of the brain associated with imagination and visualization. Think about it. When you're reading, you're not just passively absorbing information, you're actively constructing the world of the story in your mind's eye. You're imagining the characters, the setting, the mood. You're filling in the blanks, and that, my friends, is a workout for your imagination. 5. The power of reading. The TV watching group, on the other hand, showed less activity in these same areas. And why is that? Well, because the TV was doing all the work for them. The images, the sounds, they were all right there, pre-packaged and delivered straight to their brains. There was no need for them to use their own imaginations. And while that might seem easier in the moment, in the long run, it can actually stifle our creativity. outro, unleash your imagination. So, the next time you pick up a book, remember, you're not just reading words, you're exercising your imagination. You're embarking on a journey into the vast universe of your own mind. And that's why reading is truly special. It's a cosmic workout for your brain, and trust me, your imagination will thank you for it. Keep looking up.